Hey guys, what's going on? MaxFTE here, and today I'm back with another Pokemon Go video. Today we're going to be jumping straight into the Season of Wonders, and obviously there was a whole load of move changes. Goodra did actually get access to Aqua Tail, as well as Aqua Tail being buffed, so we're going to be having a lot of fun with that, giving it a go and seeing what we can do with it. But yeah, did you also know that only 8.8% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed? So if you're enjoying, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe and help us on the road to 10k. But yeah, let's jump into the battles. So the team that we've got today, we're going to be using Skarmory on the lead with Goodra and Lantern in the back. Generally, we're going to have Goodra as the safe swap, just because having access to Aqua Tail as well as Energy Ball, I think it is. Either way, it's a grass type move. It's got some pretty decent coverage. Just got to sort of hope that you don't see any dragons or fairies as the opponent's safe swap. But yeah, to be honest, with this season, there wasn't actually a huge amount of changes, but sort of the impression I got was that the changes that were made, like there was a small amount of actual move changes, but those changes will have a big impact, is my sort of first impression of it. Obviously, I could be totally wrong. We will just have to see. However, Goodra it's a Pokemon that I just love. I love Goodra. It's such a cool looking Pokemon, and I even had this shiny, I think it's ranked like 100 for Great League, roughly. So when I saw the change for this, I was like, yeah, no reason not to power it up. Yeah, I'm really happy. I love Goodra, so really happy to have an excuse to power this thing up. We're actually going to see it sweep an entire team here. Obviously, these are lower rank battles, so maybe not going to be the most intense battles you're going to see. However, it is just a good showcase of sort of the power of Goodra. And obviously, you've got Skarmory and Lantern as well, which are just two incredibly strong Pokemon. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to be good fun. Anyway, next battle. We've got Goodra against the Azumarill. You would think that, at first glance, you look at it, oh, you've got a Dragon type against a Fairy type. However, having that Power Whip, and because I managed to, I got the Power Whip through, I'm going to bait with the Aqua Tail now. They do shield that. That does actually allow us to take a switch if we want it. And because it was Skarmory versus Talonflame on the lead, I know that Skarmory has really not that much play at all into Talonflame. I mean, I could if I'd managed to build up a heap of energy, but because they've still got a shield, it's going to be a bit unfortunate. And realistically, at this point, the game is over. They've got a Venusaur. It was just switches entirely what mattered to us, and because we've taken that, we're going to be able to line our Skarmory onto the Venusaur and Lantern against Talonflame. So, yeah, a bit of a rock, paper, scissors win. However, Goodra managing to take switch for us was just beautiful. Did its job, did what it needed to do. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on the move changes and all the updates that came out down in the comments below. I haven't done a huge amount of battles, I will admit. Amazing lead, by the way. I did actually wait a little bit just to see if they would instantly swap. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm wanting to hit expert rank this season. I've said I was going to do it last season. I came close. I didn't, just a sliver away. It's fine. We're gonna do it. Goodra against Lantern. This is quite a good matchup. Obviously, there's nothing that Lantern can throw that is even neutral. So, however, just because Lantern is quite a bulky Pokemon, and Thunderbolt does a decent amount of damage considering it's not very effective. But yeah, we're just gonna build up to the back-to-back Aqua Tail here. I think Aqua Tail would just be just barely shy of knocking out, but they are gonna shield. And they do actually catch onto the Alolan Ninetales, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because it's neutral anyway. And at this point, we can just farm all the way down. They are going to come back in with the Lantern. And because they were at so low HP, and we did actually manage to build up to back-to-back Sky Attacks, we're going to win CMP against the... Sorry, not back-to-back Sky Attacks. We did have enough for one. But because we win CMP against the Lantern, we're just going to make them waste all that energy that they gained. Gonna go straight for the Brave Bird and take this game here. Next battle in, we've got Skarmory on the lead versus Venusaur. There's nothing they can do, so this is looking beautiful for us at the moment. We are just obviously going to let everything go through, maybe build up a ton of energy, and then potentially go for a Sky Attack. However, they come in with a Azumarill, so we're going to swap straight into our Lantern. This is, again, there's barely anything they can do. The only thing they can do for neutral damage is Play Rough. I mean, if they wanted neutral damage, they could go for Rock Smash as well, but who runs Rock Smash in Azumarill? And so, yeah, just farming away, gonna build up a bit of energy. I'm not actually sure why. I think I was trying to get a shield here, but yeah, I'm not sure why I went for the Surf. I think, well, I suppose I can just farm all the way down at this point, which is not bad. But I'm looking at the switch timer, and I saw that my switch timer was up, so I sort of thought they were going to come in and try and snipe with the Venusaur, but we managed to call that, come in with our Skarmory and put a stop to that from them. They go for a Frenzy Plant, and again, it just does nothing. I actually think Sludge Bomb is maybe slightly better in this situation, just because it's only, I think it's only single resisted, is it? Double resist? I don't know. Either way, gonna go for a Sky Attack on the Skarmory against the Azumarill. And they do have their opposing Skarmory in the back, and we're gonna go for a Brave Bird. We do still have Goodra, and we do have 2 shields, so yeah, at this point, game is over. We can just go for an Aqua Tail. Gonna throw on good alignment and hit the Excellent. And I was actually going to try and catch on at the Lantern. However, a bit of BM. I don't know why I didn't shield that. That was a bit risky. However, going to take that game there. Next battle, I actually forgot to crop the video, so we are just going to be waiting for this to load up here. Skarmory on the lead versus Umbreon. This is one I wasn't actually sure about. I don't think I've ever played this. Or I just don't remember how it goes. So we're going to go for the Dark Pulse. Sorry, they're going to go for the Dark Pulse, and we're going to go for the Sky Attack. Obviously, we're not wanting to debuff our defense quite yet. And they do actually shield, which is quite nice. And I think at this point, I'm probably going to shield, I want to say. Yes, so they go for the Dark Pulse again. I'll get shielded. And I think, yeah, I'm going to go for a Sky Attack. Still not wanting to debuff my defense. I'm going to go for a Great. I'm not sure why I didn't go for an Excellent. I think I must have just actually missed a couple bubbles as opposed to actually deliberately doing it. They're just barely not going to KO. And unfortunately, we faint just shy of the Sky Attack, which is really unfortunate. As well as they are going to manage to get to a move on Goodra, which is, it's not looking good. We're in a bit of a tricky position. But they do come in, they came in with a Primarina. I looked at the top right, I saw the Water Fairy, and I just assumed Azumarill. However, Primarina is going to be quite good against the Goodra, obviously having that Charm. But like I say, it depends whether they've got Charm or Waterfall. Charm really good against Goodra, Waterfall crap against Goodra. But Lantern actually pretty much just walls their entire backline, so unfortunately Goodra not going to really be able to do that much here. However, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? So they're just charming away. I did just go for the Surf just to get some chip damage off, because I wasn't sure, and I catch the disarming voice onto the Goodra, which is going to allow us to take that game. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe and help us on the road to 10k. If you've got any team suggestions or any other comments you want to leave, let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya. Peace.